I'm interested in what gets in the way of talent creating amazing music. We spoke before about the most talented people don't necessarily cut the best songs.
Yeah.
How is it not the case that the person who has the most talent doesn't make the best music? What is it that's getting in the way?
There might be a talent of making things that people enjoy to hear. Like Tame Impala, like Kevin Parker, he's like, I think he just like has a talent in making things that people enjoy to listen to. This is soothing to my ears, and I want to play it on the way to the beach, at the club. I don't think he's like the third chair at the fucking Rachmaninoff Orchestra in Australia.
Not a savant or some bullshit.
Or maybe he might be a savant in making the thing that...
Yes.
You know what I mean?
In delivering instead of that. I've had this thing, so I was thinking about...
Sorry to cut you off. Most of the bigger producers I've been around, I've recognized that they don't really have any technical ability. None. Some of them can't even play an instrument.
Like an impresario.
No, they're just like, I don't care that it's the third harmony and that's not in the chord. The chord just feels good. That's how I've kind of been blessed enough to kind of be. I can't tell you what I'm playing on a keyboard. I can play the shit out of the piano, but I can't tell you what key I'm playing in, any of it. I just know when it comes back to me, I go, I would listen to this in my free time.
Taste.
Yo, I'm like, sometimes riffers be riffing too much. I don't want to hear you. It's like, and then you want to play me the song and you just shitting all over the song riffing. It's like, I don't even know what you're trying to tell me. Let me sit in the room for a bit and at least look at the wallpaper before you invite me in the den. If you're trying to take me on a house tour, and then you gotta, when do you take them out when they're bored to take them into the next room? Not just, look at this house and there's purple walls and there's blue walls. Some talented motherfuckers be trying to just give them the whole house tour on the whole shit.
Can talent be an obstacle in that way?
Of course. Talent, self-belief, that's a whole other deeper conversation. What is talent? I mean, we could spin our wheels all day into the digression of what the basis of the root of the whatever, but talent is like, I've just noticed it's just like that, and $1 gets you to ride the bus. Like, it doesn't, some people are talented at just working the system. I know a lot of writers that can't write a song. I'd never mention their names. I'd never whatever. I know a lot of writers that have no business being in a room writing songs. But damn, you know how to go to the bar mitzvah. Damn, you know how to talk to the CEO and get the dinner. But some of the guys in the back be like, okay, if you're going to get me to the bigger artists and you're the social bridge that I have to tap dance to get to, all right. I'm far be it from me to whatever, but that's a talent. To say that because you play the guitar better than everybody else makes you successful in the musical industry, that's more fucked up than you could ever imagine. What's a talent, bro? Talent? Like, I play the greatest piano in the world. It's like, yeah, but do you know the radio programmer over at so-and-so? It's this big, weird, coagulating thing.
Well, that's where the artistic purity versus the game playing sort of comes back in again, right? And I think there's always going to be a sense of elitism in he's so artistically pure.
Absolutely.
If only he was prepared to lower himself to the standard of you to have to go to fucking the dinner, the bar mitzvah or whatever. And he's above that.
There's people, it's funny, it's like, for me, in a time in my life, for those 6 years, I was so removed from being an artist that I just wanted hits. So my brain wasn't geared toward like, in 6 years, I'm going to go on a podcast and talk about some of the biggest songs I ever wrote. For them, me to go on a podcast and talk about all the giant #1 Billboard songs I have. For the comments to be like, here's why I hate every single song. I can't prove to you that I'm talented. Some people don't even think I'm talented. Some people think I'm the most talented to ever grace the fucking...
Didn't need to use the British accent then.
Just thinking it came out of me. I said, oh shit. I said, I'm in there. I don't know why the British...
Remember the audience.
I don't know why the British has to fall into that.
Well, I have to remind you that we are on stolen land right now, specifically stolen from the British.
Yo, I don't know.
Should have started with a fucking land acknowledgement before we began this podcast.
I'm getting way too comfortable with you right now. We're going to get a beer after this. What was that? I don't even remember what I was saying.
I want to tell you this thing that's been in the back of my mind. I was thinking about this conversation with you, and I wondered where you were going to go when I said what. I've realized that people that are very, very talented don't always sell the most records, be the most popular or whatever, even be the most liked. Like,
yes.
One of the things that I've noticed since being around musicians more over the last couple of years is that artists tend to fall into two categories, or there's a spectrum that they're moving in. And on one side is create like an artist. That's artistic purity. That's skill. That's like, are you an impresario? What's your ability to play scales? And also to create the music, like on your side. Like, I just know what's good and I can put it into a track.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side is operating like an athlete.
Yes.
So create like an artist, operate like an athlete.
Absolutely.
And it's, okay, how many repetitions are you doing? Are you in 5 days a week from 11 till 7?
Yes.
Are you spending your time drilling and working and looking over game tape and working on your mindset and nutrition and, whatever it is, like all of the individual components?
Yes, especially after having kids. You have to be.
So
can't be Olympic without an Olympic approach.
One way to look at it would be you have to ship at a pace required to work out what works. And
have to ship? What do you mean?
Ship a product.
Oh, got it.
Send it. It's like, okay, dude, we could keep fucking trying to record this riff for the next 3 weeks. Send the fucker off to get mastered.
Yep.
Like, mix it, master it.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
And just a lot of the time what I've seen is that because artists tend to be like away with the fucking fairy, like just a cigarette butt and a fucking afternoon. I'm in a hammock. I'm going to have a walk. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, dude, can you sit down and do some work, please?
Yep.
And I'm interested in what you think about the value of consistency. Might be a way to look at it.
Yeah.
And
for sure. I've noticed in my older age that you can't will it. You walk away from it if it don't work. Because again, if you're just the instrument, if the player doesn't show up that day, you're not going to be played. A trumpet can't play itself. A trumpet alone without the player is like some like a metal. But the second God comes in, or inspiration, or the muse, or the whatever comes in and plays through you, it becomes this thing. The issue is that when the trumpet starts to believe that it's playing itself, and then you wake up every day and think you can will this into existence, and then you're like, why hasn't it came in a bunch of years? It's because you didn't let the thing bigger than you come in the room. If the thing bigger than you doesn't come in, you will never have energy. We're not getting energy from ourselves. You're getting energy from this, like, I don't know how that song was written that day or when that came or whatever. So you're a little less, I'm a little less hard on myself sometimes when it doesn't come out the way I want it to.
You can't white knuckle creativity.
You can't white knuckle creativity, and you can't control culture. Some things you'll drop and it will not be the right time. And 10 years later, this shit will be looked back on and be like, what an amazing piece of art. And
so prescient. He was able to predict where the genre was going to go a decade before it did.
Yeah. And a lot of people in the beginning, they just say, I've dealt with that my whole career. Every album 6 years later is like, the new one sucks, but the old one was the one. And then 6 years later, the new one sucks, but the old one was the one. It's like, what are you going to do, man? It's crazy.
We'll get back to talking in just 1 second, but first, if you have been feeling a bit sluggish, your testosterone levels might be the problem. They play a huge role in your energy, your focus, and your performance, but most people have no idea where theirs are or what to do if something's off, which is why I partnered with Function, because I wanted a smarter and more comprehensive way to actually understand what's happening inside of my body. Twice a year, they run lab tests that monitor over 100 biomarkers. They've got a team of expert physicians that analyze the data and give you actionable advice to improve your health and lifespan. And seeing your testosterone levels and tons of other biomarkers charted over the course of a year with actionable insights to actually improve them gives you a clear path to making your life better. Getting your blood work drawn and analyzed like this would usually cost thousands, but with Function, it's just $499. And right now, you can get $100 off, bringing it down to $399. Get the exact same blood panels that I get and save that $100 by going to the link in the description below or heading to functionhealth.com/modernwisdom. That's functionhealth.com/modernwisdom. Thank you very much for tuning in. Ooh, a tasty morsel of a clip there for you. Well, the full episode is available right here. Come on. Press it.